Welcome back to the channel. We start with the surprise return of Zack Ryder of SmackDown. Was it a one-off nostalgia trip or a permanent comeback? Next, a massive rumor killer regarding the Wrestle Kingdom main event. Plus, we have the highly anticipated return date for Randy Orton after his absence from TV. I will also hear about Paul Heyman's story. If you like to follow wrestling news, do subscribe to Anakira Wrestling, and let's get right into it. Zack Ryder's return confirmed as one-off appearance, signed only to merchandise deal. Last Friday, SmackDown featured a major surprise return as Zack Ryder, real name Matt Cardona, competed in the last time is now tournament against LA Knight. While fans immediately hoped for a full-time WWE comeback, reports confirmed that it was likely a one-time shot. According to Fightful Select, both Cardona and WWE have confirmed that he has not signed a full-time contract following his appearance. However, he did sign a merchandise deal, which is why Zack Ryder gear instantly appeared on WWE Shop. This deal, along with the fact that WWE owns Zack Ryder intellectual property, is believed to be the reason the company chose to use that persona instead of his more recent Matt Cardona identity. And it also felt a little bit weird for me to call him as Zack Ryder now, but I guess anything works as long as you get the dough. Backstage update on Randy Orton's WWE return, advertised for SmackDown post-Survivor Series. The WWE Universe will not have to wait much longer for the return of Randy Orton. While the Viper is not scheduled to be part of the Survivor Series War Games Premium Live event, a new report pinpoints his expected return date. PWInsider.com reports that Randy Orton is currently being advertised to appear on the SmackDown episode immediately following Survivor Series, which takes place on Friday, December 5th in Moody, Texas. Orton has been absent from television for several months, and while it remains unclear if he will jump into the ongoing War Games storyline, his return is expected to kick off a new major program for the final weeks of the year. And I believe that we can still afford full strong Randy Orton year. Think back to 2009 where we were living in the age of Orton. I think that age needs to come back. AJ Styles reveals personal reason he declined WWE contract in 2002, putting his wife's dream first. WWE World Tag Team Champion AJ Styles recently opened up about pivotal moment in his career, turning down a WWE developmental contract in 2002. Appearing on a Rich Eisen show, Styles explained that while he desperately wanted to make it to WWE, the offer was not financially viable for his family. At the time, the deal required him to move to Cincinnati and paid only $500 a week before taxes, which was the same amount he was making at his regular job as a non-emergency ambulance driver. The most important factor, however, was his wife being in college to become a school teacher. Styles stated he did not feel it was right for him to move and force her to sacrifice her own dream, saying he made sure to put her priorities and dreams first, a decision he believes ultimately turned out to be the best for his career. And this is one of the things that just shows how great of a man that AJ Styles is. Rumor killer: AEW did not block Shinsuke Nakamura from facing Hiroshi Tanahashi at Wrestle Kingdom. The recent announcement that Kazuchika Okada will be Hiroshi Tanahashi's retirement opponent at NJPW Wrestle Kingdom 20 sparked speculation that rival company AEW somehow prevented WWE star Shinsuke Nakamura from taking the spot. However, Fightful Select has thoroughly debunked this rumor. Sources within NJPW confirmed that AEW President Tony Khan did not block any such match from happening. Furthermore, NJPW officials always viewed securing Nakamura for the match as a pipe dream, and no one from WWE had ever heard of any formal discussions about his participation. The match was always meant to be Okada vs Tanahashi due to the significance of their legendary rivalry. But I think considering that NJPW is such a big name on Japan's side and they didn't have a strong working relationship with WWE compared to AEW, hence it wouldn't be a surprise that it turned out the way it did. Paul Heyman and Stephanie McMahon revealed Vince McMahon intentionally pitted them against each other. In a fascinating look at the internal dynamics of WWE creative process, Paul Heyman and Stephanie McMahon shared stories about how former CEO Vince McMahon manipulated their working relationship. During an appearance on the What's Your Story podcast, Heyman revealed that Vince intentionally pitted them against each other on the writing team. Heyman, fresh off his time running, was instructed by Vince to be the disruptor in the room and to never make things easy for Stephanie, forcing her to earn that right to manage him. At the same time, Stephanie was told to rein him in and prove she could manage a difficult personality like Heyman to be respected as an executive. They both confirmed that Vince's tactic was real and that they eventually figured out his manipulative strategy after a frustrated Stephanie confronted Heyman. Well, Vince McMahon always believed that competition brings the best out of somebody, but that also results in the toxic environment that we all knew. And sometimes you really wonder, do you really need to create such a toxic environment to bring the best out of somebody? I mean, look at AJ Styles. This dude is gonna be the best anyways, and if you think that Heyman's not gonna be the best, you gotta be kidding me, man. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you want to know more wrestling updates, do subscribe to Anakira Japan, and I'll see you in the next video.